The problem was that there's space junk surrounding Earth, and we need to do something about it because it's building up into too much.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This will help us learn about space junk and how, like, when they send the Apollos up, how they had 3 parts, and how the second and the first parts would either fall into the ocean or stay up in space, and they created a lot of space trash.
Their excitement level when you let the kids take the ownership, it just goes way up because they feel like they're creating their own learning. They feel like they're the ones in charge of it. They feel like they're making more of the decisions. And for a 9 and 10-year-old, that's one of the biggest things for them, is not feeling like they're being told what to do, but feeling like when they're doing multiplication, when they're doing division, when they're doing the science, when they're learning about space, it's real. Like with the space junk problem, it's in the context of a real problem. They feel like they're really solving something.
And what it does, it's gonna point to whatever the object is, and it's gonna measure what the length is. So when I hit it, it measures the distance in between it.
So we are working to show them another way to measure without using a tape measure or ruler. So they're using sound to help measure and sort of comparing that to echolocation or radar, so that when they do go into the radio station, they have some questions prepared for Storm or Roger to ask him questions about how the radio waves work and if they can be used to help us solve our problem.
Radio waves are just going to be, well, you can't see them, but they are sent through wires and sent to an antenna that's sent free radiating, and since it's sent out on the way.
Could the wind mess up the signal with the radio waves?
Very good question. Not really. The only weather that can would be lightning.
So a transverse wave. I'd like you to give me a definition in your words, not a definition off the internet. Just give me what you think right now what a transverse wave is.
We're trying to solve what problems could happen if space junk hits the satellites, and what would happen to the communication, and what are the effects that would happen.
Well, I was thinking that we use radio waves to help find like lost shuttles and satellites, see where they are, and maybe someone can get them and reuse them.
Everybody, 5's up.